We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and off we go on EA Sports. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And the tight end goes in motion left. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. And they'll send the tight end in motion. And Richardson back to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Richardson working from the gun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now here's a handoff out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this, it just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
Richardson looking to throw. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Richardson going to move him around. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. A very early decision to be made here.
There is, and I think that because they're the home team, I would ride that wave a little bit, and I would gamble and go for it. Doesn't seem like it's optimal, but you're the home team. You'll get the support of the crowd all game long. Go get it right now and put 6 on the board.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Going quickly out to the right side. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Running the ball can be a struggle in this part of the field. In fact, it's a perfect spot for defenders to pin their ears back and try and work upfield, and they capture him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Burrow looking to pass. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him, and he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Play action. It's Burrow. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. 65 yards. And the Cardinals are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after try forthcoming. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Richardson out of the shotgun. He'll let one go deep for downs. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Second and 10. Now it's Richardson. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first two drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 empty. 11.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
This is 2nd and 8.
Let's keep those sticks moving. Here we go. Let's go. 12. 11.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And not much running room. Down to the 32. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, they'll try and run for it on the draw. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 12 yards to pick up, good enough for an Arizona first.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend, show that he's right.
Our first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. And now they will throw it with Burrow. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Now it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Here we go. This defense is asleep.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Now Burrow. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Richardson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 37. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
They'll send Mitchell in motion right. Back to the air with Richardson. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell, 37 yards. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
we go. Score 11-11. Defense is asleep.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 5. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The Cardinals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Burrow will throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And they go play action now. Burrow. Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's Richardson to throw. He'll let one go deep for Downs. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs, 58 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point safely through. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Burrow. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Third down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Richardson. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Richardson looking to throw this. That'll be caught. It's Scott. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Pay for this? Who wants my jersey? What are you guys doing?
Why does this have to happen?
Here we go, here we go.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now it's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on 2nd and less than a yard. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 20, 10, and he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. 93 yards rushing for him in this 1st half as he is looking in midseason form here in the opener. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Here we go, here we go. 11 empty.
Now it's Burrow. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there as the 1st half is winding down. And the Cards have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Defense, one stop.
Now Richardson. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Open man here is Scott, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the 2nd half will commence from the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Here we go.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And this ball will be intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Colts take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They'll start on the ground here on first down, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at the 18. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Richardson looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And this ball is going to be touched down just shy of midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, as we all know, possessions are crucial in a tie game. And let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now they'll run on the draw. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 39. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Quick throw completed by Richardson. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now it's Richardson. And quick throw here, that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Here Richardson yet again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Oh, design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Gun. 11, Thomas. Keep it moving, offense. 11. It's not like we can freeze the defense. We gotta make a play here. 11 MT.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
What just happened? Seriously? Is that even a play? Already.
Oh, man. Come on.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Let's go! Hey, I want to see your TD celebration.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts 33. 146 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. That's quickly out to Harrison. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Here we go. Right offense, keep pushing the ball downfield.
Burrow looking to pass. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And the Colts are going to have it here at their own 15. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Power to 1,000 horses. Let's go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Let's get some momentum here. Keep it together, defense. Keep it together.
Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Richardson. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point right down the middle, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 166 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Burrow. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
To try again after the sack. Burrow. Pass complete there to Harrison. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. The type of game that he's having running the football, there was no doubt who they were giving the ball to.
So why didn't they just go ahead and go after him on defense, right?
Yeah,
if
key
you know,
in on him.
right? You know he's having that type of a game. Who else would you expect to get the football? I would have taken my chances and sold out defensively to stop him. And if anyone else picks it up, I tip my cap to him.
Fights through, and now a crease. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Over the middle, complete. That's Harrison. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Burrow on play action. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Keep pushing that, Rob. Get out of here with a W offense. 12. We can do this.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there, with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Cardinals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Richardson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Scott. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Richardson working from the gun. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And his
that
guys
was
will take a
bro.
lead.
Oh my goodness! I thought we was gonna get the pass break up.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
Oh my!
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
I think. Hey. Oh, I fucked that up.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They're passing here, Joe Burrow, and he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Like, I see what he's doing
We've
now.
seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable
Man, that
to
is
keep
so
people
unfortunate,
away,
bro.
facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Here's Burrow. That ball caught by Harrison. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 30.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the field goal means we're back to a one-score game, but with no timeouts left, I think this has to be
Bro,
an
I got
onside
like
kick.
10
I
points
like
in
your
the whole
analysis
fucking
there,
half,
partner.
bro. Which
I
is
think you're right.
fucking
You need the
insane.
ball back. That's probably your only avenue.
Here we go now. Here we go. Get it down there. Get a tackle. Get it going. Take it to him. Let him get back there. Don't let him.
Oh, he passed it. Oh, he grabbed it.
It's going to be taken in by the Colts. They had to go for it.
Oh, it was there.
Timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's
Oh, he was there.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Throwing now is Richardson. Got an open man, it's Scott.
Oh.
And he is going to have a Colts first down. And that should be the one that finishes this game off.
G fucking G.
It's a gain of 15, and that
Fucking
ought to just
GG.
about put an end to this one.
See, that's just the thing about the fucking plays, bro. Like,
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to make it a two-score game. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will
some of
extend
them kick
their
a field
lead
goal at the
even
end. It's
further.
crazy.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week
fuck that
one on
game
a
over,
Sunday
bro.
comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0.
I put that game
right?
over in
Half
the
the
red
league is
zone,
going to have
bro.
a loss on their
Do
record.
that pick. Do
But
wide
everyone's
open
got
in
to
the
build off of that
inside,
opening.
bro.
And how many coaches tell us every single year you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see.
Yickety, yickety, yickety.
What is calling me names?
Gotta get rid of those damn fucking bro. He had 2 touchdown passes, bro. I fucking didn't run commit, but what's it called? What's the word? I fucking did my adjustments and then I fucking shade down. Supposed to shade down first. And he got hit over the top, bro. Hit over the fucking top. That shit is disgusting. I threw 2 picks, bro. The first pick I threw, I didn't throw. I didn't let him get downfield far enough, and I just threw that shit too early. I just threw that shit way too early, man. Second pick was a bad read on Harrison, I think it was, or I think it was Smith, and I threw it up instead of throwing the not the check down, but the underneath route, and he was in between both of the receivers, and so I ended up pushing the wrong fucking button, bro. I pressed square instead of hitting triangle. That was trash, bro. That was trash. That was crucial because that was like points right there. Damn. So that sucks, bro. That sucks throwing those picks like that, man. The first one pick, I mean, that's just my eyes got big because I knew he was running a streak route, and I tried to throw it over the corner because he was inside over the number two. That hurt because I was in the start of the fucking third quarter, bro. Like second play, I just ran the ball for like 20 yards and then came no huddle, went to the trips, saw him. I think I was in the good play, but it's poorly executed, bro. That's all that is. It's poorly execution. That's what that is, man. We gotta stop scoring. Not scoring in the motherfucking third quarter, bro. We scored like 10 points, bro, in the second half, bro. And I mean, that's not good, bro. It's not good. We had 28 in the first half. We got to be able to score 20. I think what happened with that too, because I kind of went conservative with my play calling. Not really, but the play calling, but the adjustments. I went to run inside, and I probably should have did blitz counters. You know what I'm saying? Because he's gonna have to blitz me to kind of run the ball. He probably picked inside, running. You know what I'm saying, as the adjustment. So I kind of was like a little bit predictable. So I was still able to run the ball, but just I had him where I wanted him. I had him where I wanted him, and I let him out. That's all that is. At the end of the damn day, I had him where I wanted him, and I let him out. So yeah, that's the only thing, man. Is that like I had him where I wanted him, bro, and I let him off the fucking hook twice. I took the lead in the second half, scoring, and then third quarter opening drive, ran the ball, pick, second play, win. I could have just kept, you know what I mean? Like I saw those corners and he was in a fucking what was it, base the line, and he was pressed, and he was on the inside corner. Like the inside corner was, I mean, the outside corner was on the slot receiver, and I'm like, bro, got a free go, but I caught the ball and then instantly threw it. Did not give him like enough distance. And I figured but I kind of lobbed it. I don't know if I should have threw a bullet. That's what I don't know. Like I'm not in that situation a lot because I haven't played the game enough to know where to place that ball. So I kind of aired it out there, thinking I could run up under it. And yeah, I don't know. I think I probably should have threw a bullet or something. I don't know what I should have did. See, that's the part where I don't know what I should have did because what I did was I lobbed it and he fucking ran under it and fucking got it. He beat me to the ball. I don't know how he. I mean, I don't know, bro. Oh, he beat me to the ball. So me seeing that, getting my eyes got big, bro, and I was like, I'm going there. Like I saw it. Now, if I'd had a play action, if I had a play action on that play, it may have given me more time to actually see that route develop. But me going full streaks, as soon as I caught that, hiked that bitch, I looked and threw that bitch. You know, with the fucking play action, it gives you animation to actually let that shit develop. And that's kind of what I should have kind of did is like realistically let that develop to see how to throw that ball. Um, just unfortunate, bro. Just unfortunate. So I mean, like I saw that one time, so I made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? So I can't learn from that mistake when I actually haven't. You know, he didn't give me that look a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to learn. I'm like, I gotta go see that look again, and then possibly um react differently to the fucking pass. You know what I'm saying? But I need to look again to see what I could do. You know what I'm saying? See what I can throw. But I never got that look again. You know what I'm saying? So that was the look that I wanted. That's the look that I needed to get that play off. But I did not execute it. And I end up throwing it too fucking fast, too early. And it bit me in the ass. So that's that, man. Those are unfortunate. Games like that are very fucking unfortunate, man. And those ones sting the most. Because it's like you were there. You were there. Double digit lead. You were there. I mean, I was up 7. I didn't really have to throw that route. I could have just, you know what I'm saying? And then I threw the pick. He kicks a field goal. Then I get the ball, go down the field again, get inside the red zone, throw another pick, bro. Like that shit right there, oh, it just boils me, bro. Boils me. So, all in all, it was a good ass fucking game. And we'll take it. What you gotta learn from it, man? We only got fucking 6. I don't think we got 16, like close to 16 fucking Madden games, bro, played. I mean, it's unfortunate, but you know, you don't want to fucking lose. I'm not giving it no excuses on losing. I mean, still, we learn on the fly, man. So we'll figure it out. We'll definitely figure it out, man. Well, thank you guys. We up out of here, man. Appreciate you guys. Deuces.